Good afternoon, guys. Today is one of those days where you just gotta hang in. Got everything I need. About to roll into my team meeting, and then my goal for editing today is to get 3 chapters done and maybe even power through all of them. I just want to get these chapters plotted out and B-rolled out as quickly as possible, again, so that I can move on to the next part of this whole operation. Okay, I just finished my first Connect call in a very long while. Pretty interesting. Cool guy. And yeah, he had to run early, so he didn't get into like a big conversation, but end of the day, super solid Connect. Maybe do something in the future, maybe not. Don't really bet on stuff like that. It's just if it happens, it's nice. But now I can get to editing. That's the important thing. Okay, so I'm just editing my video here, and I added something that I've been trying to convey a lot on my channel, but I finally found a great way to do it. And it's at the end of the hook. So the hook plays, and then I'll just play like the last part of the hook. I don't mean to leak the entire thing and spoil what it's gonna look like, but you can see it's pretty cool. I have to design this better, but it reads, disclaimer, and I'm gonna make this text maybe a bit better. The goal of this video is not to tell you what to think. I will simply share you all the facts, and you can form your opinion based off this information. That's it. Objective, or as close to it as I can be, because I have been getting flamed for glazing or for not being critical enough of these people. And my honest opinion is that you can't be critical of these people because most people are either overly negative or overly positive. I don't know. I don't know these people in real life. I don't know what they're doing. And there's been many such cases where we find out surprising stuff. Like, I wrote this down after reading The Psychology of Money. But if there's one thing studying history teaches us, it's that we are going to be surprised. Not that we're going to be able to anticipate the surprises, it's that we're going to be surprised. So this disclaimer helps a lot, especially if I ever say something, I make a video on somebody and they end up doing something bad, and I, in some way, shape, or form, contributed to a vortex of someone being a bad person. I don't want to do that. But also, I don't want to be a source of negativity and hate directed towards somebody. So, yeah, it's a really good middle ground. I think this disclaimer helps me a lot be more confident about what I do. Guys, I do not say this lightly. There have been a lot of periods of difficult work in my 3-4 years as an entrepreneur, and this is definitely one of them. Just like the sheer amount of shit that I have going on right now. I can't even say the half of it on camera, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like, just know it's like a lot. I'm at the point where like I'm not even really eating. like what you guys see in the time lapses and the vlogs in this period, it is like, it's not even an exaggeration. Like I've been confined to these walls. I haven't even stepped outside of this room. And like, it's kind of dark and depressing. But there's a motivational hinge and like a little tinge on it. Like I always try and remind myself, pain is the moat, right? It's like about enduring moments like these. And honestly, as much as I could give a sob story, I am like genuinely grateful for times like this. It's like a very, it's the definition of a bittersweet emotion, in my opinion. Because I'll try and explain what goes on in my head. I get absolutely rocked by a situation that is going on. And there's two sides of me. The first off, my action in reality is like I'm usually losing sleep. I'm sitting here the actual entire day. Like genuinely like zero free time. And I'm just kind of going through it. And then there are like these moments where it happens when I actually, like every single time, so I'm at like a baseline, whatever, emotional state. And every single time I start to get like really down, I'll get this reminder where I know it's going to be okay. And like I know this is genuinely an amazing thing happening to me. But it still has to like the it's like I know the pain is such a good thing and I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it don't change that it hurt. So it's almost this like optimistically taking a beating that I have, and it's so weird because I'll seem positive when I talk to you guys on the camera, and I genuinely am. But then I'll sit back at my desk and I'll be like completely in the dumps. And I've experienced entrepreneurial emotional roller coasters with, quite frankly, larger things at stake, like more people's livelihoods and more tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake. It's one thing to go through it with a business partner or 2-3 other business partners. It is an entirely different thing to go through it by yourself, because you really can't tell anybody. And even if you could tell somebody, there's nothing they can do about it, right? Like there really is nothing that anybody can do about it other than me. And it's such a good thing because it means that I have the sole responsibility to solve this. Like I don't have to wait on anybody. But I also have to set out and kind of climb it by myself. So it's this very weird mental battle that I guess my life's kind of been for the entirety of this series, even before this series. And yeah, it's just like you guys see me fight like literally just myself every single day. Don't really talk to many people. Just like alone attacking whatever this is. So it's an honest reflection. Like I said, I can't be fully honest, or I can be fully honest, but I can't tell you everything to be honest about. However, just take my word for it. Or don't, whatever. But yeah, it's quite the time. Okay. As I say this, I'm excited to look back on it. So it's just such a bittersweet feeling. Like again, I know I'm gonna lay down in bed at night ecstatic, or I'm gonna lay down in bed thinking the world's gonna happen. I'm gonna wake up ecstatic. Like, it's completely fine. It's gonna be completely fine. But boy, do you? I don't even have a conclusion to draw. I there's no lesson. Just listen to what I'm saying if you want, and maybe I'll be able to extract something from this later on. But I'm just thinking about it. When I start doing my own kind of like talking piece head content run, I will actually have one of the biggest discographies of B-roll out. It's like, you need B-roll, just like click to one of the many daily vlogs with infinite time lapses of just work related activities. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to sit outside, just for clarity's sake, and yeah, maybe I just need to get some more light in here. The issue is that like it doesn't like impact my work. I just prefer it to be pitch black again until I don't, and it starts making you think you're actually in prison. Anyways, that is all. What a life. Yeah, guys, I really need to clear my head. Holy, I'm gonna go for a long run today. Yeah. Nothing to say.